Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to another Chamber Check-in episode from Idaho's only five-star accredited chamber. And today I am thrilled to be able to share with everyone the Kuna Meta Data Center. It's under construction, and William, you called me the other day and said, I got some great news. And I said,
Yeah.
okay, we gotta get this out. William Marks is the Community Development Regional Manager of the West for Meta. And I'm so happy that you're here today with me, William. How are you holding up?
Hey, thanks so much. I love being here in Idaho. We have a few inches of mud here on the Kuna Data Center construction site, so I'm inside today, but always thrilled to be here.
Awesome. You know, William, these chamber check ins have been great ways of sharing our chamber member business stories, their programs and services and products, but most importantly, the people. And before we get to sharing what's going on with Meta and the CUNA data center, tell us a little bit about you, William. What's your history of work and background that led you to work with this organization?
Yeah, I have a pretty neat story. I feel so very lucky for my journey. So I was a 22-year Navy veteran. I navigated ships around the world on a few deployments, and then somehow got into communications. So I was a spokesperson for the Navy for quite a few years. I retired and I said I want to do something different and fun in the tech world, and but something that still gives back. That was important to me. And so Facebook back then had this amazing job, and they said, William, we want you. Your job is to make sure we're good neighbors to all those around us in the community. And I thought that was the best thing I'd ever heard. And so I said I would love to do that. And I've been doing that for 5 years now. We have donated more than $10 million just in my communities out in the West. And that's STEM education, grants, sponsorships, nonprofit work, a lot of sustainability work in terms of especially water and conservation projects. So that's the most rewarding work I could think of.
Well, I just want to share a quick story, William. When I usually connect with people and sponsors and members, I thank them often for their investments and for their partnership. And one thing you said to me that is different than anybody else, you said, no, thank you, Paul, and thank you for the chamber. And I just thought that was refreshing. And that means a lot to the communities that you build these data centers in.
Yeah, and I mean that. Meta would not be here in Idaho without the help of the chamber, without the help of our community partners and partners around Idaho. You all, the work you do every day, pave the way for Meta to be here in Idaho. And this is going to be at least $800 million investment in the state of Idaho that you helped pave the way for.
That's awesome. Our annual meeting with our members, we call it's our annual gala. There's a dinner and auction and celebrity guest speaker. We just had that last week, and you were featured in it. Do you mind if I show that quick video? It's about a minute long. Let's do that.
That's
Let's get that thing rocking here. It's gonna take me a second to get over there. Okay, I'm gonna open her up. Here we go.
The Kuna Data Center is a brand new design, and this new design will allow us to be more nimble in response to technology shifts in the artificial intelligence space. Meta would absolutely not be here in Idaho without amazing partners like the Boise Chamber. We worked in partnership with the Chamber and Idaho Power to create a new green tear that will bring new renewable energy to the Idaho grid. The Kuna Data Center will be supported with 100% renewable energy. That is also investing $80 million into a new water and sewer system for Kuna. That infrastructure will be constructed by Meta and dedicated to the city to own and operate. Once completed, the Kuna Data Center will represent an investment of more than $800 million right here in Idaho. And that includes more than 1,000 skilled trade jobs during peak construction and another 100 operational jobs inside the data center.
That's the most dressed up you'll ever see me, right there.
I love it, William. What a great way. And I was cheering that video when there was nobody in the room that night with almost 1,000 people. I was kind of watching the video go through, and I was like raising my hands, like, yes, yes, yes. Because it's like you said, it's a big investment and it's fueling this community, especially CUNA. Tell us a little bit about what you did today with some of the CUNA schools, actually.
Yeah, and the best part of my job is seeing the kids and the students and the teachers. So we have a couple projects going on in the CUNA School District. I visited the CTE skilled trade classes. So I mentioned previously, we expect more than 1,000 construction workers on site here coming up here soon. Um, one of the great things about Idaho is that talent pool of skilled trade workers, but we need more. This is a big, massive construction project. So I visited the school today. They have an amazing program at CUNA High School, and they have a great program at a school called Swan Falls right next to them. So Meta's a very proud supporter of STEM programs, and important. STEM is not just like computer coding. It's not just robotics. It's skilled trades. It's welding. It's plumbing. It's manufacturing. It's healthcare. It's IT. So we support that full spectrum of STEM education. So I did that all day today. Later this afternoon, we're going to dedicate a Lego STEM lab at the elementary school. Cannot wait to play with the Lego robotics. But that's just part of how we want to show up for the community. So we kind of have a saying here at Meta. We don't just work here; we live here too, and that's why we support the schools. We support the Boys and Girls Club for after-school programs because we know we want to be part of this community.
I love it. And that's the most important part, right? Is getting engaged and letting people know what Meta does and how it impacts, how it positively impacts the communities it serves. Hey, I want to go back. There was a little clip in that video that you shared in the gala, and it's basically a drone footage of the area. I'm going to pull that up as well, and maybe you can amplify that message a little bit about the tradesmen that are going to be working for. I don't know. You'll have to tell us how many years this is going to take to completion, but
Yeah.
hey, let me get to that here really quick, and um, love to share this. Pull it up here. Open her up. And then maybe you can walk through a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Let's get that drone footage going. So this is a big project at peak construction. Again, more than 1,000 skilled trade workers on site. I have to give credit to our general contractor, Hensel Phelps. They're doing an amazing job. Um, this is a long project, probably in the 18 to 24-month range until we're kind of up and running. But we hit a milestone last week. We have, we call it foundation start. We have concrete down, and that's a major milestone for us. What we love about this program, and yes, it is a long build, but when this data center is completed, it will be the most advanced data center for our AI servers. And so coming to Idaho, coming to Kuna in Ada County is going to be the most advanced of the Meta Data Center platforms. The AI that is going to power the next generation of tools that we will all be using is going to be found right here in Idaho. And I love that. So that's why we're putting a lot of effort into the design of this data center. We want to get it right. We want to get it perfect so that those AI systems, that next generation of AI, can come right here to Idaho and power the next generation of systems. So a big project, 1,000+ workers on site. We will have, again, those operational Meta jobs running the data center. But until that time, it's going to be a lot of the leaning on the skilled trade work. And again, Hensel Phelps is our general contractor. It's about $800 million in investment. In addition to that, we've invested in more than 200 megawatts of solar power right here in Idaho. The data center, when we're finished, is going to be 100% supported by that renewable energy. So 100% renewable energy right to the data center. Water use, very minimal. By 2030, we will be a water positive data center, probably before that. So water positive very soon here in Kuna. So energy, renewable energy, water positive, right here in this data center.
Wow, that is a huge project. When you're out there, it doesn't even seem as big. That drone footage was really great, and I love seeing that. Hopefully, you got to see that as we were talking about it. Um, I think that's spectacular with the technology we have today, and everybody's talking about AI. I mean, every single industry that I engage with is talking about how is it going to impact? How is AI impacting education, finance, healthcare, travel and tourism, you name it. And so I think it's really neat to have that type of one of a kind facility in Idaho. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, and it's not just the tools that you and I use. The beneficiaries of AI really are going to be small businesses and even medium large businesses. The efficiencies it will bring, the savings in time and effort and workflow. It's going to be incredible the amount of power some of these AI tools give businesses in terms of saving time and money and making their businesses so much more efficient.
Cool. All right. Let's talk a little bit about how Meta is helping the business community. Meta is a member of the chamber, also presenting sponsor of our small business awards event, which I think is a great alignment. Tell us why you do that.
Yeah, so it's part of our mission is connecting the world and helping people build their own community, and a lot of that is support to small businesses. And we're proud to be members of the Boise Chamber and also the Kuna Chamber, who does an amazing job. Um, we want to see local small businesses thrive, and so part of my job supporting that STEM education we talked about earlier, but also supporting business owners around Idaho. And so it's part of being a good neighbor. We love being out. We love being involved. We love being part of the community. So it's just part of what we do to help people build their businesses and help those businesses thrive.
Right now, I'm streaming on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and LinkedIn. And so a piece of your hosting this is happening right now, and it's helping the chamber reach and share as well. And so, I mean, that's just the physical evidence, the tangible evidence
Yeah,
of the work, right?
love it.
I never know what Zoom was until pandemic hit, right? Now everybody knows what how to stream and are utilizing the technologies on a whole different level.
Yeah, and we'll do workshops to help out small business owners, give them the tools. Well, most of our suite is free. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. Of course, you can advertise, but you don't have to. And we love doing those workshops for business owners to teach them how to do those things.
So, William, I want to honor your time today, and I know you got more stuff to do while you're in town. I know you flew in probably early this morning and getting after it. And what would you want to educate the public while we have you today?
Yeah, really, really, it is again a thank you to the chamber, to all the members out there. Um, we would not be here without your great work. And my role is to make sure you feel appreciated and that we give back. Things like supporting your events, but also things like you may have heard during the video, we're building a water treatment facility for Kuna that will allow other businesses to come in and utilize some of this infrastructure we have. So it's really the full spectrum of great reasons to be here in Idaho. The infrastructure, the renewable energy, the support we're building for businesses out in this area, and then the skilled trade workers, the students, the teachers. I mean, it's no secret that Idaho is the place to be. We're thrilled to be here, and I want you to know how much Meta appreciates the work you all do.
That's awesome. Thank you, William, for that. And right back at you. datacenters.atmeta.com is the website that's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. And what types of things, if people go to that website, how can they stay plugged in? What type of information is there? Help share that a little bit.
Yeah, thanks. We want to be as transparent as possible. So you can go to the website, you can see our energy use, our water use, our updates on job numbers, things like that. So that website's a great resource. I wouldn't be a good Facebook Meta employee if I didn't say, check out our Facebook page. We send, photos and videos and updates on the Facebook page, which is Kuna Data Center on Facebook. So the website's a great resource for stats and numbers and things like that. And then of course our Facebook page has a lot of our timely updates on it.
Okay, so you are at the site right now, correct?
Yeah, I'm on site right now. I was just outside walking around. We've got heavy machinery moving. We're full speed ahead on this data center.
And it looks like there's this yellow orb in your background. It's shining some light. Are you bringing the sun with you too?
I think, I was worried. I was walking in mud earlier, but hopefully who would believe it's the end of October and it's a beautiful day.
Oh, gorgeous. William, I just want to send us out with thanking you for your investment in the community. Thank you for bringing high-paying jobs to the region. And thank you for your investment in our events and our programs and our services.
Awesome. You get a Facebook thumbs up.
Awesome. Hey, enjoy your time while you're here.
Okay.
I look forward to the next time we get a cheers, and have a great rest of your week.
Take care. See you soon.